Oh, I mean, that's always something fun to come down here and kind of get like a free gift and pick whatever. It's kind of like a little early Christmas for us, but it's definitely a plus when you come down to the bowl game and you get to go to the gift suite.
Yeah, what do you remember about the Cactus Bowl
I remember about just you talking about the gift suite.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean they had we did that gift suite back in Morgantown, and I remember they had the recliner. I actually got my mom a Michael Kors watch for Christmas that year, so that was nice. I mean, it was one less gift I had to get anyway. So, but it's always fun when it's a gift suite. There's always cool stuff in there, so it was cool.
We heard about Chugs organizing some off the clock throwing sessions to get timing down. How'd that go about it? Was that your suggestion? Was that him stepping up and being the QB1 or what?
Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit of both. We both agreed that we need to, work on it a little bit. But, he's done a great job with stepping up and, coming in as a starter and, just really taking command of the offense and, having a bigger voice in there. So, I think he knew we needed to do it. So, he called me and a couple of the other receivers. We worked on it in the off season, or in the off time or whatever.
Jake mentioned the way these guys play downfield passing is important. How do you guys think you've done so far with that in the time you've had to work together?
I think we're pretty good at it right now. I think Utah's a great defense all around. So I think we've got a good scheme right now going in. We feel comfortable with our scheme, and we feel like there's areas that we can beat them. So we just got to do our job, and when the play's there, we just got to make it. If the ball's in our hands, we just got to make the catch. You can't have the easy drops or anything like that.
How's his ball, Chugs' ball, different than what's?
You can't really tell in the flight of the ball. Obviously no one has the same throwing motion, so the throwing motion is a little different. But when the ball's in there, I mean, it all looks the same. They both throw a really good ball. So I just, when the ball's in there, I just kind of make a play on it.
How about the downfield stuff? It looks like he might have a slightly stronger arm than Will, maybe a little bit. Does it travel a little bit more?
It's tough to tell.
Yeah.
They're both really good at just putting the ball where it needs to be. So they both have very strong arms in my mind. I mean, I think I saw Will throw a post in the ECU game or Dell State game to Marcus, and it traveled like 67 yards in the air. So I mean, he's definitely got the arm. But Chugs can get back there and sling it too. So. Like I said, when he throws it, we just got to make a play, whether we're covered or not.
How are these guys in press coverage from what you've seen on tape?
They're pretty aggressive. They like to get their hands on. Coach Carrier's done a great job with, making sure that we're on that and using our hands to, defeat the press coverage. So we definitely need to focus on that in practice today. One-on-ones and stuff like that, so that we're ready for the game.
Last time maybe TCU saw it like that, or was there a game you can remember where you had to fight it off? Oklahoma State?
Oklahoma State,
yeah.
They tried to press up. They had some physical corners and everything like that. TCU did it for a little bit. So those are the last two that I remember, but we're excited about it. Us as receivers like to see press coverage. So.
What are your thoughts on the college football playoff? Do you think we need to go to 8 teams here?
I mean, I would like to see 8 teams, but I'm not the one that's voting for it. But I think 8 teams is better. But then again, you got to take in the college players' bodies and how long that takes to. That's a whole nother game, and how long it would take, and you just go in another week. So they're taking all that into discussion, but we'll see.
The Big 12 has often been criticized for a lack of defense conference. Do you feel it's an underrated conference or overrated conference as far as the competition?
I think the defenses have gotten, extremely good, since that whole just the offensive conference, came out. I mean, TCU always has a good defense. Texas has a good defense. Oklahoma State has good defense. K-State, Iowa State. So there's a whole bunch of teams in the Big 12 that have really good defenses. So, I think we're definitely underrated, in that area. But, everyone knows what Big 12 does on offense. So
for sure.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep.